Your hips go back so they can go forward. Everybody gets this wrong. I see this every single day. So everyone in our class yesterday had the same problem. They were doing this. You see this? Watch, keep going. See what's going on here? Where do you feel this? In your hammy. If we had weight, you would start to feel your back. Watch. Your hip joint is here. In order for you to extend, this has to happen. Now, the second thing you're doing on the way down is you're going like this. There it is. Now you feel your glute, don't you? This doesn't make it hip extension. Just because this gets smaller, this needs to go back so this can go forward. Everything has a ground reaction force. Two vectors, always an upward vector. If you don't push down, you can't go up. Boom, go like that. See, you didn't go like this. Once you conceptualize that a hinge is going back so you can go forward, you'll never get in trouble again. A squat is going down so you can go up. That's why I taught you guys the kettlebell swing. Where does bell go? Back so it can go forward. Not up, forward. Everything has a ground reaction force. You get it? If you don't push down, you can't go forward. There you go. You gotta go down into your foot so you can push out. That's it. When you think about where to place your feet, sometimes you put so much weight back here, you don't even realize you can't push down here. Front foot exercise. Load it, load it, load it so I can push. If I load it like this, all my weight is here. Where's my center of mass? It's on my back foot. It's on my front foot, look, see? So people will argue with you, but physics is unbeaten. Doesn't matter what anyone says, it's just physics. Mass over base. It's more basic and more fundamental than what anyone will say. Now, the only reason why we do a short range version is because sometimes people don't get tired like this. So do the same thing, but cut out the top. You're resting every single time. You're never gonna get fatigued. Now you feel your glute, don't you? It doesn't mean we make it a back foot exercise. It doesn't mean we make it no ground reaction force. All we're doing, you first have to adhere to the fact that mass has to be over your base, that you have to create a horizontal vector without losing your vertical vector, and then you can take the rest out of the top. That's why we pulse it. I'm not gonna change the vector. I'm still gonna adhere to what's gonna get me this way or this way, but I'm keeping the tension now. Well, let's just do some lateral squats with some weight, but take the same idea. So now you'll start to see why I always say don't overvalue the range. People get down too low, they lose control of the whole system. If you lose mass over base, if you lose your downward vector, if you lose your ability to push back up, then why are we going so low? You would never do that in real life. So don't overvalue the range. Speed is not just about range. You gotta cover space. You gotta get there before the next person. Anyone got glutes and inner thighs? Most people who do lateral squats, they don't feel the inner thighs or the outer glutes. This has to be outside of this. This has to be outside of this. This has to be outside of this. If you're moving down, but this isn't bending, you have to be bending from either here or here. Boom, hips, back, knees, knees. You see it? Same thing in the squat. Marty told us for many years, sit back. But he said the first thing that happens is you break at your knees. That's how you get your weight over midfoot. If you don't get over your midfoot, how are you gonna accept weight forward? If your weight's in your heels, the first thing to get to your toes, you gotta pass through the middle of your foot, don't you? If my mass is over my base, my knee can still be back and I can still have my midfoot. Now, if I'm back here, then yeah, I gotta push my knee forward more. Some people take a David Gray class and they think everything has to be here. They think that a hinge has to be here, but my shin's vertical, I still feel my butt. Why? Because my mass is over my base. So lateral squat, lateral hinge. That's good. That's good for speed. That will transfer to real life. This will not. This will get you into a fitness magazine that doesn't know what they're talking about.